Good morning, folks. Good afternoon if you're watching this later in the afternoon. And welcome. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, grandmothers, ladies out there today. It's your day. I'd like to start off with, first, my name's Tony, also known as the man under the hat for some strange reason. But today I'd like to start off with a poem that probably symbolises some of the things that mothers do and how they affect our lives. This one, though, I've called Gran's Cross Stitch. I stood beside my daughter near the cross stitch hanging on the wall in its pride of place at the end of the modern entrance hall. We looked at it in silence and thought about the past and realised that Gran's love was in that work to last. The cross-stitch was like a threaded history of her long and troubled life, with every stitch created to remove her from her daily hardship and strife. Each thread was selected to add with meaning another part to the whole, each another step towards some hidden final goal. She placed every stitch in its place like she wanted order in her life. She was never truly happy through the hardship and the strife. But the cross-stitch took her to another world where creative juices could flow, a world of fun where she longed to always go. Between the stitches we could feel the pain of living from the land. Every change in colour was another season to face with no others to lend a hand. Every stitch was like a day in her life, placed with care and reason. Every stitch placed with so much love, no matter how the season. We recall the stories she told us while stitching through the night, and all the times she worked the frame and gave advice to see that we were all right. She never lost her focus on creating the picture with the needle in her hand. No matter what our worry, we were comforted by her working that blank canvas on the stand. To see her sitting and stitching through the silence of the night made us feel that no matter what, everything would be all right. Her stitching taught us that persistence and patience can overcome any task. One stitch at a time would work through any test that God himself could ask. Now that she is gone, we often stand in front of the cross-stitch hanging in the hall to recall more of her life teachings to again settle us once and for all. For every stitch was done with love by Gran for us to keep. Her love will last forever for us through those stitches now that she is asleep. Thank you. So the mothers and grandmothers out there, we honour you today. Just try and make your day a fun day. And hopefully you get spoiled, all your loved ones, getting your breakfast in bed, maybe getting lunch for you, taking you somewhere with the other 8 friends that you're allowed to take out. Have a good day. Now I'm just going to do a few songs for you and in the time that we have. And this first one is an original which I wrote March this year. After talking to a friend of mine her and her husband were in the process of selling the farm and were going through the clearance sale and then relocating to another house closer to town. It's a fairly sad time for some people, hard time particularly for those that have put the effort in for many, many years. So this one I simply called Last Bike Standing. The sunrise is golden, another day on the farm. The misty dawn gives way to a day that'll be warm. Birds are chirping and sheep grazing. Thoughts drifting, my eyes glazing. 60 years of sweat and tears, tilling soil and clicking shears. A life of work, a working life. Small family now, just me and the wife. Looking around me, chapters of my life, stored in bundles, reflecting trouble or strife. Piled together to bring in the most. No one knows the story about every post. Today is starting in a different way. After 60 years it's arrived, clearance day. Not the way I'd intended it to finish, never was my thought, nor my wish. This day, did I really have a say? Where did it go wrong and not go my way? Should have done better, many would say. Then you wouldn't be facing a clearance day. The auctioneer arrives by 10 or thereabouts. He'll start his spiel and seek a bid or two. I'm gonna sell, are you all done looking round? He shouts. Thanks for coming, folks, hoping I've done my job for you. He drives away, and all the folks as well. Is this a farm now? It's hard to tell. Is this my life, or just bare land? I look around now, and a lonely bike is the last thing to stand. Thank you. This next song is as a result of, it's another original song, but it's a result of me losing a few members of the family over the last couple of years. And you suddenly have that feeling, particularly when you now have to visit a cemetery and look at a tombstone or a plaque, and it sort of makes you realise what's gone, what is, and possibly what will be. So this one I've called Talking to the Stone. My memories were born, and through the passing of time, are now locked in the ashes and hidden by the stone. It still hurts, but I'm okay, 'cause I've just been talking to the stone. You gave me life and showed me love, and now you've gone along with your love. I can't refresh all the memories when I'm alone, sitting in silence, just talking to the stone. Memories are locked in the ashes and hidden for me to see when I'm alone, to settle the hurt and be okay. I just sit down by your side and talk to the stone. All the memories come back about a life's ride. Each day that I'm by your side, nothing is left to slip past me when I'm alone, pouring out my feeling as I sit, just talking to the stone. Our daily lives have taken a different path. Mine's so busy moving round, you're so still and quiet all alone. Until we come together again, I'll just talk to the stone. Memories are locked in the ashes and hidden for me to see when I'm alone, to settle the hurt and be okay. I sit down by your side and just talk to the stone. Sitting by your side, talking to the stone. Sitting by your side, talking to the stone. Sitting by your side, just talking to the stone. Thank you. I think we might only have time for possibly one more. Since we're limited to 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So this particular one is a covered version. It's one of Slim Dusty's, and written by a fellow by the name of Stan Costa. Stan was a good mate of Slim's. They travelled together many times over the years, and I think Stan wrote quite a few of Slim's songs. They spent time around the campfire chatting and yarning and trying to play a few songs. So this particular one is called By a Fire of Gidgee Coal. Thank you for having me today. Have a wonderful Mother's Day. Thanks to Lexi and her support team, the twins, putting on today's exercise. Really great. By a warm electric heater in a softly padded chair, in a lounge room brightly lighted by a glowing chandelier. Since my early days of droving, the years have taken toll, but I somehow miss my swag rap by a fire of Gidgee coal. When I wake from sleep each morning and I ring the bedside bell, the maid brings in my breakfast and she fills my pipe as well. That's for the mothers, they did. There are cakes and sweetened coffee on a tray of sparkling gold, but I miss black tea and damper by a fire of Gidgee coal. I have driven out each evening by a chauffeur spruce and neat, through powered parks and gardens and the crowded city streets. But I drift back through the ages while the big car softly rolls to a stock route and a wagonette and the fire of Gidgee coal. I attend all social parties in the rich parts of the town, drinking wine from fancy glasses as the waiters go their rounds. But I'd rather share a bottle with those droving mates of old in a pair of dusty moleskins by a fire of Gidgee coal. In a pair of dusty moleskins by a fire of Gidgee coal. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day.